better part of 40 years, it was universally agreed that the mecca of bodybuilding was in a faraway land of sand, surf, and endless summer days, where you could work out in the sun and train amongst the world's best. Recently, another gym has attracted attention as the epicenter of bodybuilding, the East Coast Mecca. The best of the best have come to Syosset, New York, leaving their sweat on the floor and their heart in the iron. This is Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym.
I'm Big Ron Partlow, and this is Mutant On A Mission.
I think I know who this belongs to. The East Coast Mecca, Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym, Syosset, New York. Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Big Ron, what's going on, baby?
Yeah, I didn't know if you'd know who I was. Figured I better say hi.
Definitely. Welcome to Bev Francis Powerhouse.
Yeah, you bet, man. I'm really happy to be here. It's one of the gyms I've always wanted to train at for all the years I've been bodybuilding, and ever since you started hearing about it in the magazines when I was a kid. So I'm happy to be here now.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah,
man.
you bet, man. 3-time Olympia champion, right?
That's right. 4-time New York Pro Champ.
4-time New York Pro Champ. Wow. Well, we want to have a look at the place, and here's some of the stories. I imagine you got some stories, eh?
Yeah, I have a couple of funny stories to
Yeah,
tell you.
okay. Well, we'll start at one end and go to the other.
Okay, sure. Let's start at this end. Okay, as we're walking down, this is the cardiovascular section, and then this is our MMA area.
How long has this been in the gym?
This has been in the gym roughly for, I want to say, 6 years or so.
Right, okay. That's cool. So that must bring a lot more diverse crowd in as well, because you got all the MMA guys coming in to train.
It definitely does, especially with the rise of the UFC.
Well, by the looks of the wall, this place has been open a while, so why don't you give us the history. When did it open?
Sure, we opened August of '86. So we've been around for 29 years. Even when I was a little kid, I heard about this gym. And even though it has a hardcore atmosphere, I'm not gonna say it's a hardcore gym, only because we have all different types of people that come to this facility. It's more of a family atmosphere.
What's the oldest picture on the wall, do you know? Are they all mixed up?
They're pretty much all mixed up, but as you'll see, like the whole gym is covered with pictures. Steve Weinberger and Bev Francis are the owners of the gym. They're like my adopted parents. Steve's a wonderful person. He's also a head judge in the IFBB. Bev Francis is 6-time world champion powerlifter. She was never defeated in any competition. She also placed as high as second in the Miss Olympia, which I always feel that she should have won.
Several times she was in the top 2, wasn't she? Yeah.
And I feel she should have won several times. She was
ahead of her time.
Way ahead of her time. I mean, way, way ahead of her time. As you can see, the gym is pretty huge. We have over 30,000 square feet. Everything's broken down to body parts.
And you train here every day?
Yes, I train every single day.
No days off for Kevin English?
No days off. We do have a wide range of equipment, which is great. We have all different types of slip machines here with different angles.
Yeah.
So some bars are a little bit heavier than others. Some of the angles are a little bit different.
What about these plates? The famous Bev Francis 45-pound plates.
Yes, these are the famous plates. They say 45, but they're really like anywhere between 47 to 49 pounds.
Right. Because I've always heard the legend that weights are heavier at Bev Francis. There's no point having an ego here when, Dorian did contest preps here, and Ronnie's trained here, and the top NFL guys that trained here. It kind of takes. There's no use having an ego when you're surrounded by so many guys that are world champions. You know what I mean? Is that kind of how the gym is?
That's exactly how it is. There's no ego training here.
And I see the Wall of Fame still going.
It goes around the whole gym. It's never ending.
Never ending.
Over here is all chest.
On Monday, this is the most crowded area in the gym, right? For International Chest Day? Isn't that how it goes? That's not just Canada, is it? It's the whole world.
The whole world. This is the famous leg room.
You know, for the young guys watching who haven't heard all the stories about Bev's, I've always heard about the leg room at Bev Francis Gym and how much work gets done there, so this is it. I always say a gym is only as good as its leg equipment. You know what I mean? Because dumbbells are dumbbells, a flat bench is a flat bench. You can train anywhere, right? I'm sure you've trained in some shitholes, right?
Yep.
But when you get a gym that has a leg area that's equipped with multiple leg presses and different brands of extensions, and especially when you get old like me, and you're older than me, when you get old like us, I find like one extension will hurt my knees and then another brand won't.
Right.
So you got to have that variety of equipment, you know?
We do. And we definitely have it here. You name it, we have it.
Now this Nebula line of leg stuff, this is the Nebula hack squat,
Right.
and I'm always telling my friends about the Nebula leg press for guys who haven't trained on it.
Yeah, it's so smooth. Probably like the smoothest piece of machinery you ever use.
Right, and it never hurts my knees, never hurts anything.
The angles are just amazing.
2 vertical leg presses, not just one. Which one do you guys use?
I use the one that he's on. I prefer
Right.
that one better. I like the angle.
Right.
A little less stress on my knees.
Okay, that one looks older too. Hey, older's better.
Sometimes.
Not many gyms have standing calf raises with even 300-pound stacks anymore. In fact, a lot of gyms don't even have standing calf raise, right? But this is quite a setup.
Because Bev and Steve are so involved into the sport, you know, they really care about like the equipment that we get in the facility.
So you must have a full-time maintenance guy.
We do. His name is Gus.
His name is Gus?
Gus.
Is Gus here pretty much every day or every week?
He's here every day working out. To tell you the truth, the machines really don't break down. You know, it's not like you go to a lot of gyms, you know, people just banging stuff around. It doesn't get abused. Everyone has respect for the equipment. They have respect for their fellow members. Like we're walking around, like you won't see like weights on the floor.
Well, I was gonna say there wasn't any dumbbells that weren't put away.
No, people know. You know, when you finish using something, you rack it back. You're strong enough to take it off the rack, you're strong enough to put it back on the rack.
Yeah. Do you remember when people started referring to this as the East Coast Mecca? Like
Yeah.
that would have evolved over time, right?
It did, you know, and especially I would say like over the last 5 years or so, like maybe even a little bit longer, a lot of people said, you know what, well, you know, Venice used to be the Mecca, but this is really like the Mecca. Like everyone travels all over the world just to come here. Like just a perfect example, yesterday we had a few individuals coming from Ireland, you know, and the first place they went to come and visit was Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym.
I think we're gonna hit a workout, aren't we? Isn't that
Definitely.
the rumor?
That's the rumor, man. We're gonna knock out some chest and tries.
You train with a little guy like me? Hey? Starting with some incline Smith machine presses, supersetted with something. Kevin's got some superset workout masterminded, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight into the flies.
Making me sound like a hot board.
There we go.
All right.
10, 11, 12. So this is a high volume, higher rep squeezing workout that he does. It's his second chest hit of the week. I'm just gonna do his workout because you know how it is with me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7.
He has a heavy day and a light day for every body part. So today was his lighter chest workout. He doesn't quite go to like, you know, blasting failure on everything, but he's just trying to ram blood into everything and contract the shit out of it and stretch it.
And 15. Good job. Great job.
What about the 25s? Are they actually 30s?
28.
28? They're all heavier.
Okay, we're gonna try it for a couple. If I can't do one, just cut it. Look, I can't do it. Bam. Sometimes you have partners that either rush you too much, or either they talk to too many other people while you're trying to do your set, or either they don't know how to spot you correctly. He was right on with everything, so it was great. You know, everything went really smooth.
Squeeze the shit out of the pecs, man. He's using a pretty narrow grip, but it's because at the top he's getting a huge contraction. You guys watch all the Mutant videos and you've seen all my stuff. Bang. You know that I usually do like full contraction reps on everything. But I'm doing what Kevin's doing today. He tends to press without the lockout, but then on the superset movement, he's bringing it right out. So you're still getting the squeeze. One more.
Stood up, baby, stood up.
I go to failure on everything and do like force reps on everything. So doing a pump workout, it's like, what's the feel?
Yeah, you know, it's good because it flushes the ordinary face into the muscle, keeps that muscle full at the same time.
Without tearing it down too much.
Right, without tearing it down too much, so you can still be recuperate fast enough to do that heavy workout.
I'm literally just along for the ride. There's a lot of exercises, a lot of sets. Easy.
Last one.
10. Oh, wait, that's hot.
Thanks.
Lock that shit out.
My little pudgy body is freaking pumped.
There we go. Boom. Tight fit. You're 5'5", 250. It's a little hard to squeeze into things sometimes.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Everyone knows English, England, Great Britain, royalty. Royalty drinks tea, therefore iced tea. I usually drink probably, I say almost close to 2 gallons of sweetened iced tea a day. 3, 4, 5.
The Smith machine itself is about 15 degrees, so if you corrected for that, I mean, this is a very high incline. It's not quite a military press, but it's definitely a high incline.
Good job.
See if my big ass can get in here. There we go.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There you go. Light chest. And once we started training, it was just like, he treated me like an equal, you know? It wasn't like he was Mr. O and I was some guy that came in to train with him. It was, you know, he treated me like I was one of his training partners.
Anytime you get to share, you know, your experiences with others, you know, something you're passionate about, it's definitely a great thing.
You know me, I'm always up for an adventure when it comes to going to the gym, you know? So I got to train with Kevin English today and we did a bunch of stuff I never do. So that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's a good day at work.
Well, that's it for another episode of Mutant On A Mission. It's been fantastic coming to Bev Francis Powerhouse and training. I want to thank Kevin English and Steve Weinberger for their hospitality. Join us our next episode of Mutant On A Mission from Muscle Gym in Cologne, Germany.
Even on Mutant On A Mission, you run into a mutant.
What's up, guys? How you doing? How's your workout going?
Not quite even thought of, but I got it. Champions are made. I can come up with something better than that. You got me talking. That's what matters. Let's do it another couple times. Okay, let me do it one more time. Champions from around the world. These walls have seen it all. Think you could work with one of those?
Yeah.